everyone, we are the Three Sisters Car Review, and we will be looking at the 2020 Audi Q3.
Thank you to Audi Concord for lending us this car while our own car gets repaired.
I'm Lara.
I'm Minnie.
And I'm Migyu. And welcome to Three Sisters Car Review.
Let's talk about the exterior. It looks very modern because of its sharp points and angle, but I cannot tell it apart from other Audis.
Let's talk about the front now. So the front, it looks like all other Audis, and all these vents here make it look super busy. Like there's vents here and big vents. Like there's no holes. It's just purely plastic. There are even more vents here and underneath here. The headlights, they're like weirdly shaped, like an
alien eyeball?
Here it's like I feel like here it's just for purely decoration, and what I'm getting from this is that they used a lot of stuff purely for decoration.
Okay, now we are going to move on to the side. My very first observation is that it's a basic side, but I do really like how they add this little detail right here to add a bit of depth and texturization, give it a bit of muscle, and as well is used to kind of brighten up an otherwise very bland and plain side. So over here, it's reflected again, the angles and the sharpness of it, because they do add some sharp corners to the rear view mirror as well. And then now I can reach the top. I'm 5'5", so that's really nice if you're planning to use this car to go skiing or surfing. You can put your stuff on top. But one thing I noticed is that it's very thin and hollow, kind of tinny, and not as thick compared to the other parts. Now for the door. The door is very firm, and the handle when you open it is very solid, which I really like. Some other cars just open it and it just flims out. But it's very solid, and that goes the same way for the front door. And the wheels, I'm not in love with the design because it really reminds me of a fan.
So the back looks very nice and upgraded, but apart from that, it looks like any other Audi. And moving on to the exhaust pipes, they have a weird shape that I've never seen before, because usually it's like a circle. This doesn't have any opening. How does air even come out here? It must be, there must be like some different thing. Down here. It's down here. It's down here. Maybe this is just like to make it look more modern. And then moving on to the trunk. It's automatic, which is very easy for me at this age, so that I don't have to struggle. And, well, I don't think it's big enough for our family of 5, because we play a lot of sports, and I think we'll have a big struggle trying to put our bags in. And then, here we go.
Okay, let's look at the interior. My first observation is that it's very comfortable as a driver. The seats are really nice, and you can easily lay your head back, which is also nice as well, so you have some nice support as you're driving. Another one important thing is that here, all the instruments such as the speed, or I think that's what it is, but it's all digital instead of a manual instrument, and it's also very nice. You have the time, the temperature, and your music as well as and your gas, and also you have a lot of buttons which are very easy to use though, and you can control all the windows as well and how child's lock. So then we have some locks as well and all the basic functions. So yeah, I think that it's a very nice experience. Now for the center part, we have a button instead of having to do the ignition with a key, which is really nice and easy. We have a really nice and big screen, which is touch, so you can control it. Okay, how do you turn? Okay, there we go. And then this is for muting it. We have all the temperature controls over here, and yeah, it's really easy as well to turn off the temperature controls. You just turn it off like that. And over here, you also have different features as well. We also have some USB cords, so it's really nice to charge your phone if you're driving as well. And then here, what I really like is, like I said, I'm not driving, but my first impression is that this is really smooth, which is really nice to have in your hand as well. And over here we have 2 cup holders, another port that you can use, and this center console as well, which is pretty small, not too big, but if you don't have a lot of stuff, then I think that it's a really good size for you. Yeah.
So let's talk about the passenger side. The door, there's a nice sturdy grip here. There's a small little compartment for your water or anything you want to put there. There's the unlock, and then the lock. And when you open it, it's very satisfying to open it, but it's a little hard to close because the door is very heavy. And especially if you're on an uphill, it would be especially hard to close. Here is a glove box. You can lock it or unlock it. Here is like maybe an SD card holder. The glove box is quite big. Up here is the sunscreen. And then when you open the mirror, the lights turn on. When you close it, the lights turn off. But I do wish they'd make it a little bit easier to take this out and put it back into its place. Because when you're driving, you don't want to focus all your energy into putting that back into place. On here, oh, when you tap it, it turns on and off. Here is the lights button, and then this light turns on when the door is open. Here is the sun protector. It is automatic. And then there's also you can also lift it up. On the side, you have to crank a gear to push your chair back. And I'm just, like, in this time and era of like this, they have a screen and all these buttons. I don't know why they can't put an extra automatic button to push your chair back. A lot of cars have that feature, and you like need to crank it in order to push it back and forth. So yeah.
So I am going to check out the rear seats. Well, just like Minnie said, it's pretty hard to close but easy to open. Here it's pretty comfy, right? But yeah, it's pretty comfy, and I can blow down the window.
And I can blow down the window. And I can blow down the window.
Wait, oh, okay. It's automatic. So, let me try out the seatbelt. Oh no. That was very easy. That was so easy. I usually have to like struggle, but this is very easy and smooth. So, I would usually be sitting here if I was alone, but now I'm gonna check out the back the middle seat because if my sisters were here, I would always be sitting in the back seat. So my feet are a little cramped here. I'm like, it's very annoying. And right here we have some controls. What are these? Oh, that turns off the air. Okay. So what about this? So I'm just gonna try out the seatbelt because it looks here that it's kind of like inward. So okay, let me grab my seatbelt, and I'm just gonna try to put it in. Oh, it's kind of hard trying to pull. Finally, I did that. It took like very hard, and so let's see this cup holder. It's just like any other. And then, so I'm just gonna try pushing that. Oh, so this is very convenient because if you need something at the track, you can just go like, oh, I'm just gonna take this. And so, overall, the back seems nice.
Impression is that it rides so smooth.
Smooth.
I'm so comfortable right now. Like I could literally fall asleep.
And it's not like loud. It's kind of like quiet. Like, and then it's super smooth.
Yeah, it rides so smooth. I can't really feel any bumps or anything.
How's the middle seat, Migyu, as we're driving?
It's very nice because at my back there's no creases that my back can feel, and the actual seat part feels the same as their seats.
Because Migyu always complains about how in certain cars she feels very uncomfortable, and the middle seats are really uncomfortable for her because she's always the one that will have to sit in the middle. So that's a really important thing for her.
Whenever it starts, there's always like this cut sound. When it like stops and then starts again.
We just finished reviewing the 2020 Audi Q3, and my final impression is that I think it's a really great car for couples or a couple with a kid.
I really like the car, and the interior was very nice, but I wasn't really blown away by it. So I think out of 5, I would give it around like a 3.
So I don't think that it was amazing, but it was pretty good. So the interior and exterior were pretty nice, but I think overall that it was like the same. It was kind of like other Audis. So I'd give it like maybe a 3.
So for the ride, I would give it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed the ride because I thought it was very smooth and comfortable, especially for passengers. And for overall, we would give it a 3 out of 5 for the overall experience.